Okay, you're all being recorded now. Okay, so we're gonna go individually on people, and you're gonna answer these questions.
Okay.
So what would you change in this ensemble? Hannah, you can start.
I would change. I think the cello should have more of the melody.
Okay.
And because in autumn we were, and the violist, because we were just doing like the metronome, and I think that should trade off more. So, yeah.
Lydiana?
I would add a bass player.
Okay. Isaac?
I would make like the practices like more regular because we're supposed to go on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think, but they were kind of like not. They're kind of like all over the place.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Caleb?
Add more music.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. What have you learned while in this ensemble?
I have learned, see here, how to perform with a small group of people and without a conductor. So like staying together without a conductor, I guess.
Lydiana?
I learned to be able to listen to everyone else.
Isaac?
That was pretty much me too. It was like learning to listen to people.
Caleb?
To play well, because when there's only two cellos, your mistakes are always shared.
And I have one more thing, because like I kind of learned to be like more confident, like playing by myself. So.
Okay, if PBMS had this ensemble group next year, would you continue?
Yes.
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 But I won't be here next
Well,
year.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Take that question twice. Why did you join this group?
Well, I joined this group because I thought it was a good opportunity to play with my classmates that are more like better than everybody else in the orchestra.
Okay, Lydiana.
Okay.
I joined because you said you were going to be trying harder music, and I was hoping to build up my skills by doing that.
Isaac?
I joined because it's like extra orchestra, cool, and like playing an ensemble, that's cool. And harder music would also be cool because music we play is pretty easy.
Harder music and fun.
Okay. So have you noticed any difference in your playing abilities?
I have learned to keep a better tempo.
Okay.
Or like a better, I don't know.
Yeah.
Tempo.
Okay, Lydiana?
Wait, what was the question?
Have you noticed any difference in your playing ability?
Oh yeah, definitely. I listen to like everyone now and try and completely stay with them and count more. I'm better with my
Isaac?
I learned to like stick with people more because like listening to other people to stick with them more.
Pretty much what they've said. Rhythm powers.
Okay. What song would you like to possibly play in this group?
Okay, the clocks.
Okay. Lydiana? You don't have to have them if you don't want.
Can you come back, please?
Sure. Isaac?
You're gonna have to come back.
Okay, Caleb?
Sail by AWOL Nation.
Wait, I got
Oh,
one,
no,
Joel.
please don't.
Joel,
What?
I got one.
What is it?
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Say it.
Sail by
I'm
AWOL
just
Nation.
kidding.
Sail.
Who's it by?
AWOL Nation.
AWOL Nation.
AWOL.
Those people.
The square root of M.
Anything else?
I think
I
that
would-
would be too hard.
I would like to play. Beautiful Gossip because it's like a carousel and it's fun to play because everybody gets the melody and although it's easy, it's really like carousel.
Oh, I know now, Joel. We should do Fright Night because I don't think we're actually.
Oh
doing
yeah.
that. I don't think we're actually doing that as a group. So.
I still think my song would be too hard.
What you say?
Box with fences.
That would be cool.
What?
That would actually be really cool.
The 15.
Box. That would actually be really cool, but it probably would be
I could find
We
an
could try
arrangement.
it.
Yeah.
I could write it.
I could find an arrangement too.
I could write one.
You could write one.
Any
I
other
can
ones?
see it. Go up to that.
Let me just say this: the Koyo group played that and they struggled with it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
'Cause I know they played
So-
that.
Well, there's
Thursday night
easier
before.
arrangements.
Yeah, we can find an arrangement with that.
Why
Any
are
other
you like
songs?
standing so far back there? Why don't you like get in the recorder?
Any other songs?
Nope, I'm good.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Happy birthday.
I actually
There's
can't
another
play
one.
that song. I can't play it. I always mess up.
Okay, so if we choose one of, or two, or however many I choose, of these, would you guys be open to having possibly 3 to 4 days a week of practice? Because to get it, we'd have to have
Nothing
more.
to do during lunch. I read all month
Okay.
long.
Okay,
I
sure.
know you do.
Yeah.
You always just sit there like reading.
Yeah, that's what he always does all lunch.
Because you like to it's
Yeah.
like if I ever look over to that side of the room, I see you.
So do you think for one song, just one, like if we do one that's a little bit more easier than one that's harder, should we include a couple more people in it just for that song?
If they can play it.
I think if they are willing to practice,
And they're
Okay.
good.
like, and
Well,
they're
I'm gonna go to
better
intermediate,
than
so I'll
other
know.
people.
Yeah.
So just if they
Like,
have the
Like, you
ability.
could like give them a chance, but if they like don't practice enough and they can't play it right, then you're like, no, you can't play it. So
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
and
say
you
you
have
will
to come
practice
to
with us, but it doesn't mean that you'll perform with us.
yeah.
Yes.
So you could just say anyone for the most part can practice with us,
Yeah,
but if
like-
you subtract from what we're doing, there's a chance that you won't be able to perform with us. Because I just don't want to exclude anyone of like the fun part of it, but then the performance makes sense more to exclude people.
So I
Yeah.
thought of something that we could change. I think if you miss 4 practices, not because of absences, you should not be able to perform. Otherwise, you don't get enough practice.
How about if you miss even with sickness or traveling? Because I know this is gonna happen. If you miss 4 or more, which that would be a week, you need to come in and just practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe even Hannah or Lydiana or someone. We go over everything that we learned, and then we see if they can do that. Think that would work?
Yes.
Or if like you have to take a test to see if you're still like good.
Mm-hmm.
You should do it like halfway to.
You just start doing playing tests for ensemble.
If you're still good, at least if you're still good, that's so sad.
Yeah, if you're still good.
Yeah.
So what I think, if we do include people in here,
Or if
this is
you
just
are-
what I think. Let's say that all of us are in here still, and then there's more in each section. We will not be first and second chair.
What?
I think it's a good experience for others to.
Cause I think so. Like
But I
Hannah and
like
I
being first.
and Isaac, Lydia, like all of you guys, basically, you know, kind of like it's a struggle to be a leader.
So yeah.
It is not. It is harder
'Cause you have
than
to
you
both
think
share. Yeah, you
to
have
keep an orchestra together.
I have to learn to ignore Julian.
Yeah. So I think it would be good.
Whenever I listen to Julian, I mess up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I-
and
I
you
have
have
to
to.
completely
You
ignore
have to
it.
listen to the other sections.
If we did do one song, I think we would just try it,
Yeah.
so then they can get
So
used
they
to.
can
This
get
is
the
how
feel of
being first chair works.
Yeah, and you have to play like louder.
Yeah.
More confident,
And then we would
actually
still be doing it, but we'd go down a notch and do those kind of things and just let them just get used to it. Because that's what I think is hard about orchestra,
Yeah.
is it's like all the good people sit in the front, all the bad people you're in the very back. So they don't know.
Or
They
like
don't listen
spread
to
out
you
the
very
good
much.
people so they can like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any other comments?
How big do you think this is gonna get?
It's
Like.
I want it to be the largest, the size of our orchestra right now.
That big.
So 30,
Largest.
Like 15,
Oh, like a
Largest
big
possible.
largest, like-
Largest possible.
So 15 people, the largest.
And if there's a little more, I can try to do some more. But we might have to
But it's
do
kind
like
of like
you
not
guys
an
have
Yeah,
your
and
different
it's not
practices at different times.
It
in
kind of
the-
becomes not an ensemble at that point.
Well, because it's not like we have the festival anymore, so we don't have to worry about looking like an ensemble.
True.
but I don't want it to look like an orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Because
simple
I would consider
orchestra.
us right now, like the advanced is more of like a small, large ensemble. It's not really an orchestra.
Yeah.
No. There's
So
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you need more than 3 cellos for it to count as an orchestra.
yeah,
3 viola,
no, there's usually two violas.
2 violas because Brendan like hasn't
Died.
shown up in a long time.
Yeah.
And Tyler's almost never here too.
Yeah.
Tyler actually.
Tyler's back. I don't know.
Brenda like changed schools.
I don't know.
I have a question.
Because she hasn't been here in like 2 weeks.
With this ensemble, do you think we're going to add a bass, or are we just going to keep us like the bassier part?
If anything, I think we just if we don't have a bass, you can talk anything. If we don't have a bass, we could now more cellos. We could just transpose. Wait,
Yeah.
no, not even transpose it.
Or we should
But just
give
keep
some
it the
of
same. Maybe
cellos-
change a couple of them to the cellos.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No, I'm good.